Hi, I'm Mark Altholz, Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Partners Pharmacy, and welcome to our APS 250. The APS 250 is the primary component in the APS ecosystem of products. So the APS 250 works seamlessly with the APS Mini, the APS Volt, and the APS Mobile. So similar to our Passport remote automated technology, the APS 250 is deployed within a nursing facility and packages medication within the facility for the upcoming shift. About 2 years ago, we embarked on a project to create the APS system. And the way we started is we brought together experienced users of Passport, users of other types of remote dispensing system, and asked them, what is it about Passport that you like? What is it we could do to make Passport even better? And overwhelmingly and resoundingly, people loved Passport. They were getting tremendous efficiency out of it, hundreds of nursing hours of efficiency monthly. They were getting efficiency in terms of cost containment, med availability, all big wins for the facility and the pharmacy. However, when we pressed them on what would make it better, what we were hearing was it would be great if instead of having 176 meds for packaging, we could have 200 or 250 meds for packaging on site. We also heard things like, the Passport is great with 7 med totes, but wouldn't it be neat if we could have 10 or 12 med totes packaged on site? So for a larger facility, that could be accommodated as well. Some of the other feedback related to PRN medications, in that the nurses love no longer having a shift-to-shift count because the controls are within the Passport. But what about for a 3-story building or a very long facility? If there was a way that we can have PRN medication at other locations within a controlled, linked system to APS, all running off the same software, that would provide even greater efficiency to the nursing staff. Additionally, with Passport, we produce med run reports, which show a color photograph of every medication, a description of it as well, oblong scored so that the nurse knows exactly which pill is which within a multi-dose packet, and that was printed out. So some of the feedback was, wouldn't it be great if that medication, if those reports, those medication run reports can now be available on a tablet within the APS ecosystem on a med card. And we did that as well. So let me show you how this works. So this is the APS 250, and as the name implies, it's got 250 different medications for packaging on site, as well as for first dose. So what a nurse would do prior to her shift is come to the APS 250, she would log in with her fingerprint, and she would then have access to 12 med totes. Each one could be assigned to a different med cart, and it will produce the entire shift of meds for that upcoming shift. So I'm going to select tote number 10. I'm going to select continue. And what the APS 250 will do is begin to make that available. And the system, excuse the phrase, is dummy-proofed, so that when I go to access my tote, I as the nurse will only have access to one tote. So I won't have to figure out which is my tote. There's only going to be one tote available to me. So I go to the machine, and what you're hearing first is a wall that comes over so that when I do access my tote, I will not have access to any of the other medications within the APS 250. So I now open up the APS 250, and you'll notice there are 12, so to speak, garages, but only one is open. And that's the tote for my med cart, for my shift of medication. And what you'll notice is the medication is packaged by resident, by room number, exactly the way I'm going to do my MedPass. I've got single dose packets and multi-dose packets, and the APS has packaged control medications as well. So this provides tremendous efficiency within the nursing facility. It's really a complete operating system for med administration. So let me show you now what the vault looks like, which goes along with the APS 250.